Welcome back to another video here on Sam's Crafted Castle, and today I am using the new ThermOweb adhesive transfer sheets, and I just saw ThermOweb got them back in stock, and I know Gina K Designs got them back in stock, and admittedly I forgot to check if Unity had them, but Simon has them, Gina K has them, lots of places have them, so yay! This is a new product that came out from ThermOweb like a month or two ago, and I have fallen in love with them. So this is a little bonus part of the video. I'm going to show you, I just got this new shattered glass rainbow foil, which I'm going to use for these cards, and I thought I would give you a little peek into how I store my foils and things like that. So I have this cutter that I got from Spellbinders, which hopefully I've put the actual name of it in the video description, or on the video, and hopefully I've linked to it in the description down below, because I can't remember the exact name of it right this second, but it's meant for cutting foils and paper and things. So there's it comes with two different blades, one for foil, one for paper. Now I don't use it necessarily as it's intended, if I'm going to be completely honest. I tend to put it on this mat, line up the edge of the plastic, and then cut my foil from there. It has a bunch of different measurements on it that you can use in the little tracks to cut certain sizes, but I tend to just like to keep my foil cut in about 6 inches squares because of how I store it, and so I will just use the edge of it because it's about 6 inches. It's not perfect, but it works for me. So that's how I do that. Now, I don't store my hot foil this way, mostly just because I don't use my hot foil as much. And so I've just been keeping it as it is in the rolls. But I may do this with my hot foils too. This is just what I use for like my deco foils. And so I have to decide if I want to do that. I didn't actually even think of that until right now. But once I have them cut down to a size that works, I put them in the storage pockets. They are usually the large size storage pockets. You can get them from all kinds of places now. I think I'm still going through the first couple Avriel packs of them that I bought years ago, because you get so many in a pack, and but everyone kind of has those storage pockets now, and that's just how I keep all my foil. And then I have a box that I keep it all in, with all of my, like, these adhesive transfer sheets are in there now. Any of my Gina K Designs foil mates are in there. Anything that I use with foil for the most part. The only thing that's not in there are like my deco foil transfer gels and my stencils and stuff, because those I use for other things too, so I keep those out separate. But everything else that I need for foiling goes in this little box, and my mini mink even fits in there, so it all goes in this nice little box. And it's just really handy, because when I decide I want to foil something, I can just pull out the box and we're good to go. So now we're getting into the card a little bit here, before I dive into the transfer sheets. So I really had no idea what I was doing with these. I had a bunch of birthdays all in a row, like within 3 weeks of each other, and I just needed some really, really quick cards. These are actually, well, the card I make in this video actually goes to one of my twin 13-year-old cousins. And making cards for 13-year-old boys is hard, okay? Especially, like, I'm not particularly close with them, so I don't necessarily know, like, what they're really into these days or anything like that. And I went, you know what? This will work. Rainbow, sparkly, foil, simple... Well, it'll do. And I needed them quick because I had to get them out like the day after I made this video. There are the adhesive transfers. So you can see it here. What I'm doing is I'm just trying to find which image I want to use. But this is what they are. So they're basically sticky. They're basically stickers, I guess, for lack of a better word. The nice thing about these is you can use them with your laminator with heat, or you can use them with your die cut machine without heat. Now, I have a mink, I have a laminator, so I tend to go that route when I foil. But if you don't, you can definitely do them with your die cut machine. I was also having a Gemini issue when I filmed this video. My plates were getting super bad, and they were messing up everything because there were so many cuts in them that you could see all of the lines in the cardstock, and I just didn't want to deal with it. So we're just going to do it with my Mink, and it'll be fine. And I've seen a lot of people use these with their die cut machines. I haven't seen super many people do them with their Minks yet, so I thought I would go that route. Plus, we can also do this. I pulled out one of my other Gina K Designs foil mates. I believe it's a birthday one. I will double check that though, and it should be on the screen and hopefully in the description below. And decided to do that. So with the regular foil mates, you just put it in the little carrier sheet and put the foil on top, pretty side up, always pretty side up with these, and then you peel it off and it's all sparkly. So I always look, sometimes with the foil mates you do get little black spots and stuff, and especially with these ones because I've had them just kind of sitting out, so they get dust on them and stuff. So I just make sure there's not too bad. If it's too bad, it's just paper, so I throw it out and try again. But most of the time it's passable, or it's enough that I can cover it up. So now we have the transfer sheets. So I'm going to use these candles and I'm going to put them on this circle piece page, what? And first thing you do is you stick it down. So I've taken it off the transfer sheet, which I cut out first. And then I'm stuck it down and I'm going to run it through my Mink. And that's just going to get the adhesive to stick. And then once it's done, so I'm just cutting out a smaller piece of foil because I don't need that big old piece for this. And actually I miscut it, and then I have to cut it again. So, you know, my gauging of sizes is not always great. But so then you pull off the little backer sheet. See, I cut the wrong size. So you pull out off the little backer sheet, and then you put your foil over it. Then you run it through your Mink again. And this is the same process you would use if you're doing it with a die cut machine. It's just I'm using my Mink instead of a die cut machine. But it's the same process. And then we'll pull it off, and it'll be very nice and foiled. I get amazing results with these adhesive transfer sheets. They are nearly perfect every time, except for one time, but it was my fault. So I was doing the thing, and I didn't have a big enough piece of foil, and didn't have enough to like go back and cut up more. So that one didn't come out so well. But this 99.9% of the time I've had amazing results with these adhesive transfers, and almost every time I haven't, it's been something I've done that I kind of look at it and go, yeah, this isn't going to go well, but do it anyway. I do that a lot. I look at things and go, yeah, this isn't going to go well, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, especially when I make cards, like you probably know that if you've been watching my videos, I do a lot of, I don't know, this is probably not going to work, but I'm just going to go for it. So now we're just gluing everything together, and that's what it meant. This card is super simple and super easy. These transfer thingies make them, adhesive transfer sheets make it really, really easy to do. I just went sort of black and white and let the foil do the color popping for me. But you can definitely add a little more, add some color, do an ink blended background, something fun like that. But like I said, I needed something quick, easy, and this was perfect. These adhesive transfer sheets, if you get in that situation where you need a quick and easy card, and like I needed this card done yesterday, pull out the transfer sheets. There's also gradings in all of the transfer sheets. I think there's 5 different sets of them right now. Hopefully with ThermOweb will be kind enough to give us some more, because I love these. And there's gradings in them, so you'll see one at the end, because I did do a couple other cards with these. This is just the one I filmed to make the video about it. But I did 2 other birthday cards. The third one is the one that I didn't like, and I just didn't like it overall. It was nothing to do with the adhesive transfer sheets or anything like that. But it just not my best work, so I don't think I show you that one. But I do have, I made this one. This one was actually part of the Crop and Create Delivered class. They sent us these as like a sneak peek, and so I made that one, and then they sent us this cute little Sending Sunshine. But that was when I fell in love with these. So then when they came out for me to buy them, I was like, yes, I need to have them. This one is one I did for a coworker's birthday. Again, it was kind of the same concept, because I was just playing with the new ones, but this is the card we made today, this very fun, cute birthday card, and I don't even know what else to say. I think that's it. Definitely check these out if you haven't yet. Again, here's a few more pictures of the other cards, but check these out if you haven't yet. I highly recommend them. They are so fun. They make foiling fun and easy. You get great results every time unless you do something dumb, but it's gonna happen. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will see you again soon, and have a crafty day.